Hi everyone. So you might have noticed in my last video, um, I have dyed my hair. You can't see it too well unless I fix the lighting in here, but I have dyed my hair a dark red henna red. So you can kind of see up on the top. Yeah. So yeah, I got my hair dyed natural henna dye, so nothing chemically artificial and bad for the environment or bad for the body. But it is a nice red. I wish you could probably see it in the last video. Um, so I have some good news I wanted to share with everyone. Um, I know some people are celebrating Lunasa today. Some are celebrating it tomorrow. I never know what to do for Lunasa, so maybe y'all could tell me what you guys are doing and what you tend to do. It's just one of those Sabbats that I can't really figure out what to do on those days. So if it's nice outside, I'm going to go outside and maybe take a walk and see what I see, and I may do an outside walking type meditation. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I'll probably do that. But what I wanted to say was that I am in the process of formatting an ebook, and it is going to be a collection of spiritual, witchy, contemplative type poems. Um, yeah, and I wanted to get it done by tomorrow, but I'm having some formatting issues, and the way I wanted to do it was through Smashwords, which generally uses PayPal to pay the writer, the author, the poet. Um, and I am having some issues with PayPal right now, so I'm trying to find an option that doesn't have to utilize PayPal. I thought about Etsy. You can uh, make ebooks on Etsy, but I don't know who would buy those or who does buy those. So let me know if you would consider buying an ebook on Etsy. Um, of course, I thought about going the traditional way and through an ebook publishing company or site, and I don't know. I don't know what would be good. Um, I'm thinking right now that I'm going to post it on Etsy. I do have an Etsy shop. It is called Lena Art. Doesn't have anything on it right now, but I'm kind of excited because, oh goodness, I've been pretty much waiting my whole life to do something like this. Put a poetry book together. I may post a sample poem later. Actually, I could do that right now. Hold on. This is just a sample of one of my poems. If it sounds interesting to you, then you may want to look into the ebook. I know this is shameless self-promotion, but it is my channel, and I'm really excited about this. Um, which one do I want to share? Probably one of the smaller ones. Some of these are like narrative poems, which can be 2 or 3 pages long, and they actually do tell a story. They're narrative poems. Like, the examples I can think of are Shakespeare verse, where he is telling a story in poetic verse, or the Aeneid or the Iliad. that are all in verse, but they are telling a story. I don't think my writing is exactly up to that standard, but those are the examples that I can think of as to what I've been writing, the style, and the kind that I'm writing. Okay, here's one. I asked you then, in our dreams, if you would love me still, if we met, and I was hospital frail with gray hair at the age of 25, and ugly with the pain of this particular life. Then you asked if I would still want you if you didn't have eyes like emeralds in the ocean, and hair the color of night. And being me, I asked, how could I recognize you without them? Then I wrapped my arms around the narrowest part of your middle, you know how I always do. And you asked, since we are asking questions now, why? Why do I hold you the way I do, which we both know is possessively? I'm not going anywhere, you say, and I tell you that I don't do this to keep you, but to help me stay. I don't want to wake up. You keep me here in my dreams, I say. Do you think that souls change, I ask, having thought of something? Only in the way we change when we change our clothes. Then I asked, will you love me if I am less than 5 feet tall and round all over, and I don't have the strength, charisma, or grace that I do here? And then you asked, half joking, how would I recognize you without them? And because I didn't have an answer, it was then that I woke up. That's a sad one, quite honestly. But some of them are not so sad. You see, I'll give you one more short one that's not sad. When I was born, all the universe sang me a song because I wasn't meant to be silent. And all through my life, I have been trying to remember the words of that song, and the rhythm of that song, and the resonance of that song. It's buried somewhere in the center of my brain, the center of my spine, the center of my eyes, the centers of my eyes, the center of my lungs, the center of my stomach, or somewhere in my womb. Yes, it must be there, the life-giving center. It must be there where babies are born, that the song is still sung. Funny, I never thought about it till now, because I've been taught to think of it as empty. My uterus that has never carried the life of a child. I have been taught that it is empty until a man comes and fills it with his life. Funny, I can't believe that I would have believed it, that kind of empty story. It must be there, the center where words are born. It must be there, because I didn't even think to look there before, and there's a rule about that somewhere. It must be there, because if it isn't, I don't know where else to look. Alright, so if that sounds interesting, then hopefully I will have my ebook all formatted and ready to go by the end of next week. I'm going to say by the end of next week. Please don't hold me to that. If not, I. If not, she wants attention. Then by the end of this month, definitely. So, y'all tell me what you think. If Etsy would be a good option, since I'm having issues with PayPal. Um, or if you can think of another site that I might want to utilize. I may end up making my own website, but then I would eventually probably have to use PayPal for the transfer of funds, and I can't do that right now because of some issues with PayPal. Oh, it kind of sucks. um, Let me all know what you think. If you have any advice, please, please, please don't feel shy about asking or telling me anything. Um, if you hate it, sorry. Sorry for wasting your time. Um, please don't bother telling me. Let me think. Oh, what I am thinking about is the cover page of this ebook, and I'm not exactly sure how to put something together. I know I can like just take a picture of something that I've done, like a piece of art, and transfer it to my computer and upload it as the cover. But actually, hmm, that's something I'm gonna have to think about. I may require some assistance with cover art, so I'll think about that. Um, I'll probably have it done by next week, if not by the end of this month, definitely by the end of this month, I promise. So you can hold me to by the end of this month. Um, yeah, that's the end of this video. Next video coming up is going to be a video response about dream places and some of my experience that I've had with interesting dreams. Um, yeah, so you can look forward to that. And then tomorrow, when I get all of my information together, I'm going to talk about Thumbelina, Tom Thumb, and Tinkerbell, the little people. I know I've said for about a week now that I was going to do this. I am going to do it tomorrow, I promise. I promise. So it's going to get done tomorrow. Um, I don't know when tomorrow. I can't promise when, but it will be done by tomorrow. You can hold me to that. Um, that's it. All stars shine on your paths. Let me know what you're doing for Lunasa. Give me some ideas. Um, if you have any advice for me as to making an ebook and how to work that out and the cover art and all that kind of stuff, please, please, please give me your advice. I would really appreciate it. And let me know if you'd be interested in buying an ebook from Etsy. Okay? That's it. All stars shine on your paths.